What's the story, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dylan D. Scott, composer and producer for Artists and Media. So I've been really inconsistent with this channel, and I know I have been gone for months on end, and eventually I come back with stuff and then it's just not. I'm gonna try and be somewhat consistent because I realize that YouTube is probably the way to go in terms of content. Even though I push my socials, more so Instagram in general. As I'm sure you're aware, me and JayolaFM have a song coming out the 28th of February entitled Why Not on all DSPs, pretty much everywhere. Really proud of this one. This is hands down the best song I have worked on to date. And I say that with every song, but that just means that I'm improving with every one. But what I want to talk about today is the story of how that all came about. I met Jayola at my day job. I work in retail. It was just one normal day. Yeah, I was sort of autopilot, you know how most days are. And in walks this unsuspecting guy with his girlfriend, I think. Yeah, I noticed he had a logo on his top, Free Music Rep. I was like, what's that? And he told me all about it and how he's a co-founder and that. And I asked, like, are you an artist? It's like, yeah, well, I have had songs in the past. So my producer brain just switched on automatically and I told him that I'm a producer. At the time, I think I just started college. You know, I was sort of just manifesting this life, sort of going around saying that I was a producer, and even though I didn't really have anything under my belt and didn't really have the confidence to say so. I got to talking to him. He explained to me how he has the responsibilities and he's got a family. He's living all the way out in Galway. Quite a drive away. I'd say it's about an hour drive. I live in Roscommon, and as I'm sure you can tell, it's not where I'm from. I'm from Dublin, and we just started bouncing off ideas. We didn't have anything solid at that point. It was just, I listened to a lot of his stuff, fucking liked what I heard. Like, I think about a year went by and then I graduated college, got my certifications, and then I started producing again, as in my own work. Right around that time, I think I picked up the sample that was on my hard drive for years at that point. Got it from Cymatics, a really good company, by the way. You know, I knew I wanted to do something with it, but couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. And I sent it to him, and he immediately fell in love with it. I was like, okay. Nothing really came of it. I think I'd done a few beats, like a few drafts. All of a sudden, I see this promo on his page that he's playing a gig, and I was like, where's my invite? What's the crack? Like, where is this? When is it happening? And he actually sent me the proper promo for it, with the date, the time, and everything, the venue. Me and my partner got our Sunday best on, and away we went. He put me in contact with a few of the people organising the event. Heart Attack, it was called. Really, really good people. A lot of great artists. Shout out Fitzy, shout out Saskin, and Ryan Bourne. The minute I got there, I didn't even have to say a word. They seen my hat and was like, Dylan! It was like I was a celebrity. Yeah, I took selfies with all of them. Great night, great performances. But the minute Jayola got on stage, by this point, I knew most of his lyrics. I've been listening to him in the shower, on my way to work, just, you know, familiarizing myself for when I get to the gig. I seen him perform.
Madness, disastrous. Ain't nobody got love for these masters. I don't ever wanna see my friends in caskets. Pray to God that we all end up in mansions. Thankful for my life still. Dark nights got me cherishing the light still. 6 paths, I don't know which one is mine still.
I knew I had to work with him. Like, he had that special chemistry with the crowd and just pure energy, and like, in my mind, is gonna be the next big thing. Like, honestly, like, he's up there with 50 Cent, Tupac. I know you're all probably kind of like, who the fuck is this guy? Who are you to compare with the greats and all? But like, bro, if you see what I see in my mind and my vision, you'll know. And we're gonna prove it with this new song. The next week, I think, I scheduled him in for a recording session. He came down and everything was fucking seamless. He was standing beside me and I was sitting here. It's a bit of a small space, like, but we worked. Like, we grinded. Word for word, verse for verse, everything was just bam, 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 bam. He had ideas and he was trying to convey them to me. I understood exactly what he meant and I got to work. He wanted this, I was like, sound, gotcha. How's that? You know, like, it was just back and forth. It's the stuff that you only dream about. The perfect client or the perfect collab, the perfect duo, whatever it is, like, just proper We had everything. Like, we had the ad-libs, we had the punch-ins, we had the fucking main verses, the hooks. I had enough to go on, and I knew that this is gonna be like a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it. I must have spent like 6-7 months working on this daily. A lot of the content I put up on Instagram for the next following months, I was working on that song in the background, and I was just taking snippets, taking screenshots, being like, you know, in the studio, and this is where my place is and all this. Like, that was the song. That was Why Not. I've been working on this for a long time, and I am certain that everyone is gonna love it. This is something special. I hold great hopes for the next chapter. This is gonna be the start of a revolution in the music scene in the west of Ireland. Take it from me, we are coming and we will not stop.
Yeah.